It's June 23rd, 2020, 7:32 p.m. This is episode 936. This is on Trump. Some of just his crazy, dumb bullshit. Well, it's on like Republican humor and how they always think, oh, he's just joking, I'm just joking. And it's like, really? If he's joking, how come it's not funny? At Donald Trump's stupid rally in Tulsa, there was a huge flop. 19,000 arena, only like 6,200 people showed up. And you have to remember there's a large contingent that was part of the Trump team. So, may have been some paid actors out there too, but I'm not going to jump on that conspiracy train. I got another conspiracy train to jump on today. But Trump was talking about, hey, I told the White House to slow down the testing. And the White House came out and said, no, you're just joking. And the White House was saying, just joking. And Dr. Fauci was saying, I can tell you right now, no one ever told us to slow down testing. But then today, Trump says, I never kid. So now the White House has got to clean that shit up. And some additional. But the other thing is, it's not funny. I mean, it's because they failed at testing that so many people have died. So, either way, it's an outrage. It's disrespectful to people who have been sick, to people who have died from this. To their surviving families, just bullshit. Excuse me. And then Donald Trump was talking about calling the virus the Kung flu, which is a racist term. Kelly McEnany was trying to blow it off like CNN has used before, the flu coming from China, calling it the China flu, and the Wuhan flu, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but she just would not, when the reporter asked her, she thought it was a racist comment, she just goes, well, once CNN said so-and-so, she would never respond to that. She just kept blowing it off, talks down to the press, like she's any authority to do that. And then today, yesterday they found this news in the garage for Bubba Wallace's team, in the stall garage for Bubba Wallace's NASCAR team. And now, today, first there's this big outrage about it and everything. And now today the FBI has come out and said, just nothing to worry about here. That someone tied it there to pull down the garage door or something, and it's been there since last October. It is, and they fashioned it to look like a noose. Here, so investigation over, just everybody calm down, there's nothing big about it. I don't really go into conspiracy theories, but here's the one I was talking about that I got another one to pursue. I'm calling bullshit on this, okay? First off, this is Donald Trump's Justice Department, and here's why I don't buy it. And I don't think it's this hard of a conspiracy theory to believe. First off, this is William Barr's Justice Department. There's like 60 teams showing up every weekend for NASCAR. They don't all make the race because they all have to qualify. So there's at least 60 garages or so down there. And they gave the one garage with a fucking noose in it to the one black guy. And it's been hanging around since last October. Nobody said, hey, let's get rid of that noose. That's weird. And also, why are people fashioning ropes into nooses down there in Alabama, down in Talladega? What the fuck is up with that? And they find it, they gave the stall to the one black guy with this noose that's been hanging around since October, that somebody just decided, hey, I need to make this rope into a noose. And it's on the first race after the Confederate flag ban. Man, that's just a lot of coincidences just falling right into place. Bubba Wallace, go buy some lottery tickets, because bullshit. Bullshit. I just don't buy it. And we'll never know for sure. We'll never know the truth out of all this shit. Unless somebody actually comes out and admits it or some shit like that. I guarantee you, though, whoever actually did it is probably going, woo! Because the FBI is letting it go. They don't want to catch somebody with this. Because with as heated as the country is, that's why they don't want to find somebody who did it. They don't want to prove it. That's my theory, okay? It's a theory. And I don't like believing stuff based on whims. It's not a whim, though. I'm looking at all the evidence. And just the facts are, it doesn't add the fuck up. And this Justice Department does lie. They have lied about a lot of fucking shit. So I can't really trust them unless they distance themselves some more from Donald Trump. Okay, with this cartoon, I drew the same scene with Trump, and I copied that, and I changed it a little bit. But then the audience, you know, it's a very small audience and very blue seats. No one's picked up on that part yet. With all the comments today. That was all brand new drawn. None of that was copied. But I needed to have Trump in the same place for each one. So that was why. And then I discovered from doing that my squares were not all the same size. And I had copied a cartoon. I put up a cartoon where I had the 4 panels so I didn't have to measure, and I cut everything out of it. And then so it's like, okay, I got the squares copied. Well, this is a long video, so let's go ahead and do the shout outs. Oh, look, Neil McGee is here. Hi, Neil McGee, your very first comment. And he writes, 4 more years filled with your tears. Boo-hoo, get over it. We actually wrote, boo-hoo, get over it. Neil, the last Republican who commented here, Trump supporter, said that that coronavirus cases in Florida will not spike, and not increase. He even wanted to bet me $500 that wouldn't happen. Where has he been? Where has he been since the cases have spiked? Nowhere. And you talk about liberals, boohoo. You guys complain about everything. You cry about everything. You like complain about statues. You complain about flags. You won the election, and you claim that they were still cheating on the Democrats. You guys are the biggest crybabies in the fucking world. Jesus Christ. And when you guys lose this fall, unless you cheat to win it, because here's the thing, you guys are not going to pick up any states that you didn't get in 2016. If anything, you're going to lose some. Democrats aren't losing any states. You guys are going to complain like crazy. I'm looking forward to hearing how much you guys complain and why, but you're just going to lie and claim that you were robbed and everything, despite the fact that majority of voters in this country vote Democrat. That is just a fact. More people vote for Senate candidates. It just happens to be 50 states. More red states than blue states. So, but they have fewer people. I know you're not going to understand any of that, are you, Neil? Nope. All right, Robert Coutinho says, I take it that you are going to remain with your sippy cup theme for the rest of this presidential term, and then he gets to part of the video where I said, I'm going to stick with the sippy cup theme for the rest of this presidential term. And Robert Coutinho writes after that, I made the previous comment before you mentioned the cups in the commentary. I like the meme. Well, I don't like using the word meme. I know it's a different meaning there, but people get confused. People like Neil come in here and get confused by it. Oh, look, here's the cartoon. It's drawn. Done. Lots of blue in this cartoon. I had 2 ideas to choose from between this one and, well, yes, this one and another one. This one and a cartoon. I own something to do with statues, and I'm going to go, I like both of them, and I was like weighing in both hands, which one should I do, which one should I do? And I'm glad I went with that one now because the whole Bubba Wallace thing came out today with the live from the FBI. So I'm glad I did that one, but I'm going to do the statue one tonight unless something else happens. And right now I'm really, really sleepy, so I think I'm going to go to bed early tonight after I eat something. Goodbye.